It's time to show me the money yet again. No, don't actually show me the money, but that used to be the mantra every time the IPL auction used to come around, but it's evolved since then. And we're looking ahead to the auction on December 19th with a special game plan with two men who understand it extremely well. Sanjay Banga, who sat on that table, who's put a team together, and Gautam Gambhir, who's put a team together and won the IPL title as well. So, gentlemen, for all the teams, the three of us can sit back, we can try and analyze for them, but going into an auction, the preparation, Gauti, is that where, let's say, half the crown is won, sitting at that auction table?
100%. I think half the job is done on the auction table, because ultimately auction is probably, if you do a good job in the auction, your half the job is done.
Everyone thinks it's just about the bankroll, but Sanjay, there's got to be a strategy behind it. There is a strategy behind it. So when you're in the days building up to the auction, when you're sitting amongst the teams and you're looking at your squads, is there a kind of strategy or preparation that you can do to go into the auction with?
For sure.
Tables look like this, with the stats guys, the numbers, what are the teams looking like, the purses. But the other thing is, a lot of it goes depending on instinct. There are other teams that may be wanting similar players, which tends to happen when the bid goes up. So how important it is to be flexible with your strategy, Gauti?
I hate going by stats.
Well, I'll tell you what, Gauti, we're going to show you a lot of stats on the special game plan. So you better get used to it. Starting with the first stat that we have, which is the purse that is available to all teams. Look, this makes it really interesting because ahead of that IPL auction on the 19th, a lot of with a team that consider themselves as a team that always have the galaxy of stars, but unfortunately are always the perennial bridesmaids. They have made it clear, we've let go of 12 players, we've got a bit of purse, and this is what RCB are looking like right now. Enter this auction having 27 crores in the kitty. They let go of 12 players. They've let go significantly of overseas player as well. Now, the one thing that we understand about RCB, just based on trends, is that they really believe in overseas fast bowlers. But the luck, Gauti, it just hasn't worked out for them. Whether it was, signing Mitchell Stark and then injury and then a Dale Steyn and then injury or Nathan Cool till Nile. And I'm wondering if that's again something that they're looking to snap up in this auction.
Well, I think first of all,
one season it was difficult because Chinnaswamy had changed and they just, they'd built an attack for a completely different ground. But you look at the bowling liners, what would your auction strategy be for RCB?
It'll be
work that needs to be done for RCB in this auction. What is a priority? What should be the instinct that you trust on when a certain player comes?
Glenn Maxwell.
Enough on paper.
I'm very excited about this young player, Devdutt Padikkal. I just saw him playing.
The team looks like after December 19th, which we move on to a team now that is close to Sanjay's heart because he's under. Ravichandran Ashwin is no longer our captain. We're looking to move beyond him. So this current squad, do they possess a captain or are they looking for one in the auction? So some great names that are still in this squad. The biggest question I have to ask Sanjay is, who's your captain or are you looking for one?
Very tall, the answer, Anil Kumble would be.
Gambhir has done that. He has done that with the bat. He has done that with leadership. It's tough to be, someone who scores the runs for the team and to captain.
Try and think out of the box. So for me, Mandeep Singh.
If you're thinking out of the box, might as well say Chris Gayle. You never know. That might be a lot of fun.
He's a universe captain. This is too small for him.
Sanjay.
Yeah, but other than that, I think they have a good set of Indian batsmen as well as an overseas all-rounder. Somebody who can bat at number 6 and bowl seam up. Yeah. Because we had Stoinis in a season, then he was traded to RCB.
All-rounder, overseas all-rounder and an overseas fast bowler, is that where you would also keep your eye? Because Mohammad Shami coming to Kings is interesting considering he's making that comeback in T20.
For me, Chris Morris. Chris Morris.
IPL auction on the 19th of December. There are a couple of teams that have let go of big players. There have been some massive trades as well. There are no such questions when you think of Chennai Super Kings with the kind of success that they have in the IPL. For them, it's going to be an interesting auction. So Chennai Super Kings have only 5 available slots. Now, you look at those names, they are tried, tested methods, all champions in their own right. For 2 years now, that Dad's Army moniker has been following Chennai Super Kings. They've been proving a few people wrong. But I find it quite interesting what Gauti says. When you go into an auction, are you looking to build a team for the next 2-3 seasons, or are you looking to build a team for just this season? And is this Chennai Super Kings team good enough for this season
100%.
at all. So what do they actually need in this auction, Sanjay? Need a backup for Dwayne Bravo, especially with his specialist skill set that he has in this format.
Look, they need a backup for both.
Enough if they in fact will be donning that famed yellow jersey, but someone who won't be donning that pink jersey anymore, it's Ajinkya Rahane, Rajasthan Royals most capped player, played over 100 matches for them, no longer part of the franchise. That means that they've hit the reset button and they are thinking differently as they head into the auction.